So when we talk about what Microsoft is doing to respond to these trends and to address these issues, we're not talking about what's the next version of projects do to this. It's only part of the discussion. It's what the entire platform brings to bear. And what we're doing is we're leveraging that Power Platform, Power BI, Power Automate, and Power Apps. We at Innovative E have a practice in this area, and that's how we're able to bring these solutions to life for you in Microsoft Teams. And that tool that we've built, pre-built, and is available to you is called Teams for PM. So it's built with Power Apps and Power Automate. It extends the platform so that the project and portfolio management capabilities that you need are completely encompassed within Teams. You never have to leave. It offers a single dashboard for all project work, regardless of complexity. And it takes the data from Project for the Web and Project Online potentially and combines those together into one solution and one dashboard. It also allows you to log risks and issues right from a Teams chat, and lays the groundwork for the promise of AI in project management. Now, Mike, we talk about this and it seems like lofty, but what we're trying to do here by leveraging a single platform is get as much great data in there so that we can start doing the fun stuff and the interesting things about how are we going to leverage artificial intelligence in project management to start predicting things that could go wrong or could be optimized.
Yeah, what's really critical here, it's not just about making it easier to find the right data. It's actually down the road as you start to get, like you said, better and better, higher quality data in, centralized into the Dataverse, if you will, to get a little technical. You're going to be able to make these really interesting observations and be able to apply machine learning to it, so that when you've been doing projects over and over again, AI might be able to look at it and say, hey, you've done this several times before. You're saying you're going to finish on this date with this kind of result. You might rethink that because that's not the history we've seen before. So
right.
with more data comes better capabilities, and that's the future is going to be there with that. And Microsoft has a whole offering around that works hand in hand with the Power Platform, with the AI platform.
Right. And then also, Mike, because we're leveraging the Power Platform, we have Power Automate, and it's available connectors at our disposal so that we can expose and integrate with other line of business systems.
Yeah, like Jeff was saying a few minutes ago, it's what we're really chasing, I think, collectively is this new concept of data first kind of way to go after things, and that it's really all we talk about collaboration. It's not just people collaboration; it's application collaboration.
Mm-hmm. Right. So how does Teams for PM work? Well, it all starts with submitting a new project. So Teams for PM will collect your project attributes and initiate your workflow. Then it will automatically provision your project schedule, your risk list, your issues list, your status report, and your lessons learned list in Teams. So it's actually going and creating the tabs in Teams so that you don't have to do that manually. It keeps your team member experience consistent, and it eliminates manual setup. So if you're doing these things manually and you're trying to use Teams for project management, which some of you probably are, you're going to have inconsistency between one project manager and another, and your data is not going to go into the right buckets so that we can report on it centrally. So what Teams for PM does is it automates the creation of these things and the governance of it inside Teams. It creates the channel automatically, it creates the tabs automatically, and provisions the right tools for the job so that we can collect that data and make it meaningful. And what it also does is it then maximizes collaboration by bringing risk and issue logging right to your fingertips. Any member of the team can log a risk or issue right from a Teams chat thread. And those entries go directly into reporting for executive insight and visibility. So imagine you're in a chat and we realize that there's an issue or risk that's taking place. We can just right click on that risk and log it in the risk list for the project, which then goes into the overall dashboard automatically. And Teams for PM allows you to use the project scheduling tools that you want by enabling both Project Online, which is the enterprise-based PPM solution offered by Microsoft, and Project for the Web inside of Teams. So you can empower all of your simple and enterprise projects into one common data source while using the right tools for the job. So we go back to the earlier discussion about there's some projects that are enterprise level, great, but then there's all that other stuff. Maybe we can use Microsoft Project for the web for that, and we can collect that data and make it more meaningful, centralize it, and make it on display inside of Teams. And so now your project members, your project team and executives can use the tools that they want without ever leaving Teams. And Teams for PM enables these applications to collaborate among themselves, thus eliminating the need for people to context switch, go over here to put your data, or go over here to view the report. No, we want to keep it all within Teams and we make it a meaningful experience. And that's what Teams for PM does, the solution that Innovative E has built on top of the Microsoft platform.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the consistency with Teams. So if people are comfortable making comments, and again, it might be after hours, it might be in different geographies that are different time zones, et cetera. The idea of having a message and having the message in the threaded discussion type format is less intimidating than them actually posting an issue or a risk. So, we're using that casual or informal format of project management and being less draconian about governance and things, but still embracing the work process and making sure we're getting the feedback from the extended organization, because those are the people that know what's going on.
Yeah, and that encourages to that point, Jeff, that encourages people to participate more, and therefore you're collecting more valuable data. So it all kind of snowballs in the right direction.